I'm playing Monster Prom with a kindergartner who can't count to 4.
Yep. Hello.
You want to try one more time for the camera?
Try what? 1,
2,
2,
3,
0.
No!
Oh. But you keep forgetting 0.
You do not count 0!
Yes, you do. It's in their ID, right? It's 440.
Long game, and we're gonna skip this part because we've already went through this part. Okay. I'm gonna pick this one this time.
Wasn't that me last time?
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
I need to pick a new active.
Wow.
I'm gonna have it as sheep.
Sure thing.
Well, if you're gonna pick that, I'll pick you.
Oh, okay.
What do I pick for a name?
Something with axe.
Something what?
Something with axe.
Axe.
I don't know.
Okay.
No!
Alright, it's gonna work. You know what? Let's do it, sure.
No! Rule 11! No!
Too bad.
No!
A bad day.
No!
Too bad.
Wow! Rule 11 for the whole entire video. Okay, we skipped this part too.
Ew, fuck you!
And skip that part.
I'm not dating her again.
Wow,
Screw that.
Okay, you get the chance to produce a movie. It's based on 2 cool guys walking away from rad explosions, and they don't look at the explosions. They don't give a fuck about the explosions. They reflect on life and love. But it is super dope and kick-ass because they do so walking away from never-ending explosions. Something about superheroes, but with a love triangle because a beautiful, yet somewhat relatable girl. Maybe she's always stating she's a mess. And 2 of the super hot superheroes, which are also like vampires or pirates or both. Instant hit. The most influential Russian novelists of the number century have gone nuts. They don't remember anything less. What number is that?
19th century.
Oh. Shut up. Anything about last night, now they can't find the manuscript of the brothers Karamazov and has some deliberate today. I'm going with the second one.
Hey, that's what I was gonna pick. I don't wanna pick that one.
So wealthy. The coolest reality show should be 12 experts on the various arts of seduction live in a house where they must face a common challenge. Seducing a potato in the marriage, somehow. 8 rich people fight in weekly challenges to see who's the best at giving money to you. People in positions of power must face all sorts of questions relevant to their field, and if they fail, they lose their jobs. If society wins, I'm going with potato.
I don't want to go with that. I probably could do the same thing as you. I'll go with the second one. Damn it. I should have went for the first one.
I think we got this one last time, but what would be your dream first date? A sweaty and manly wrestling match. A lovely walk in the forest. After rescuing your date from a dragon.
What the
A professional meeting where you charm your date with some astonishing business advice. Crimes.
Crimes.
An art exhibition experimental enough to give you a seizure, and a wild party in international waters. You know what? I got that one.
Well, stop picking the ones that I wanna pick. Damn. Well, I don't pick the same one as you.
If you want to pick the same one as me, prepare to fight.
Why?
Because me and you would go after the same person.
Oh, wait, I don't know the same person.
Oh,
But her either. Or him.
what's wrong with Damien?
Everything.
Wow.
I want the blue girl. And I
No.
definitely don't want Miranda.
No,
Oh,
my
no, are
mouse
we
again. My mouse again.
Just wait for it.
Why does it always do this to me?
It's really loading. There you go. Oh,
Okay. Oh no. No!
oh no.
Why does it always do this to me? Oh, well, I guess I picked the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural born leader. You gain +2 charm.
Ooh.
Out of the corner of your eye, you spot Scott and Miranda staring intently at a picture of a seahorse. This looks
Ew.
like a killer seahorse, Miri. What are you so worried about? Well, you see, one of my daddy's subjects gave me this horse as a gift.
Daddy.
Well, you've heard what they said, haven't you? Don't look at a gift horse in the mouth. What? Who are they? Why do they say that? What's in there? I don't know. This is why I'm so distraught. I am terrified that I will accidentally look into this gift horse's mouth and see... See what? A gross butt? Another tinier horse? A world without sports?
Yuck!
I don't know, and I don't want to find out. Oh, come on, Miri. You gotta find out. You gotta find out for... What's that thing Miss Spiritu is always talking about? Science? Yeah, for science. You got it right. You realize Scott's looking to you for your opinion. They both are. What do you think Miranda should do? Don't you ever look at that gift horse in the mouth. In fact, breed it with sea urchins to produce gift horses with tiny mouths. Look that gift horse right in the damn mouth. They only say not to because they don't want you finding all the delicious mouth candy. Well, I think I got Miranda's choice, but I don't know what she wants me to do.
I feel like she would probably like the first one. Oh.
Okay. Yay! Miranda
Yeah.
is clearly pleased by your suggestion. When you run into her the next day, all her previous anxiety seems to have gone.
My knight in shiny armor.
I
Wow.
took your marvelous suggestion to the logical next level. I have my father's genetic wizards combine my gift horse with a sea urchin. Whatever horrible thing was lurking between those horse lips, they're now too tiny for me to see it. The horse is a little bit spiny now, and I think that just adds to its charm. It's so cute. I can tell he loves it because of the deeply pained expression in his tiny watery eyes. That works so well. I'm wondering why you don't solve all your problems with genetic manipulation. You gain +2 creativity and
Let's
+1
go.
I'm actually still lying for that. It's just still Miranda. Even though I can't.
I already had a date with Liam. I'll be
That
right
was
back.
nice.
You take your
Oh.
turn.
Okay.
Go ahead and keep reading.
Oh, okay. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. Alright. Oddly enough, you notice Damien and Vera having some kind of business meeting. At least they're both sitting holding manila folders. You move closer to see what's up.
Hey there.
Now, Damien, it seems we both agree that William, the... Incubus is a piece of sentiment garbage who deserves harm. True. I believe that together we could make William very unhappy. I prepared an action plan for a potential murder. Have a look. Vera opens her folder to reveal intricate charts with tells like division coefficient and maximizing humiliation dividends. I have no idea.
Read!
No, I cannot. Bullet folder 2. Damon opens his folder. There's a piece of paper that says punching on it. I admire your simplistic approach, but I think we need a plan that utilizes both our strengths. Damien nods and turns over his piece of paper. On the other side it says punching hard. These two are never going to come to an agreement unless you step in and meditate. So you tell them your idea. Can I have the green girl?
I mean, you can if you want to.
You can, if I have to go for the guy.
No.
Jesus can lift the bard that shows all his greatest fears in order of severity. While he's sleeping, replace all his organs with live possums. Sure.
Oh.
Oh. I may have misheard you, but I'm pretty sure that plan doesn't involve any punching. It's also staggeringly inelegant. Non-consensual surgery? Possums? You couldn't have thought a little harder about this? Yeah, possums don't grow on fucking trees.
You're a failure.
And even if they did, do we really want to doom a score of possums to a slow death inside William? I guess not. You know what, though? We could switch all of William's organs with all this idiot's organs. Uh-oh. I fucked up!
Oh no!
You took them free to save your precious organs. You lose minus 2 creativity and minus 1 boldness. Great.
You get a
That'd
heart
be great.
from Damien?
How?
Random!
Oh, doesn't matter.
All right.
Miranda! You waltz over to Miranda and Scott's table to find them peering suspiciously into a burger. Secret sauce? Secret sauce? What dread mysteries do you conceal?
Awesome, bro.
Whoa. Do you think the secret sauce can talk? Cool. Hey, secret sauce! What are you made out of? No, Scott. My question was rhetorical. Awesome. Mine was loud. It's no use. We'll never discern the active ingredient of this delicious secret sauce. Unless you have an idea, Kinky Bailey.
What the
Obviously, I'm going with the top one. Blood? Of the air people? I didn't know the high school cafeteria cared about my family's ancient rivalry! And everyone knows the air people bleed candy syrup and barbecue sauce. I should have known. You know, I don't normally eat food myself. I have serves for that. But I may have to make an exception.
That's kinda creepy.
More blood. But I eat blood all the time. Like, pretty much every full moon. Scott's a little disappointed, but you don't care. You've been sharing a saucy burger with Miranda.
Let's go.
She's mine.
Wow.
Okay,
You
who do
know
you like?
what? Screw this! Oh wait, she's not even there. Next to- oh great.
Next to
Hey
Liam.
Liam! No, I don't want a green one, I want the blue girl.
Okay, go for it then.
No, let's see. Strange, you could have sworn Polly and Damien were at this table where you picked it. Hey loser, down here.
Blue?
It's us, Polly and Damien, hiding under this table for totally innocent reasons. A ferocious roar sounds from the door of the cafeteria. Crazy Martin, the bear janitor, is here, and he's looking for someone. Oh shit, he's here. Why is he after us anyway? I think what we did really falls under federal justification. International law, more like. These Munchkins were Canadian citizens. Now that you mention it, I think we might actually have to face a war crime tribunal. Worth it though, right? Oh, totally. As long as we can get away from Buzzkill the bear over there. Just how did I go soon? I feel like he would like this one. I don't know, I feel like Blonde is the best friend, but I don't want to go for the guy. Good! But I can't hide in a ghost zone. I'm not a ghost. Oh yeah, she is a ghost. I forgot. I guess you should have thought of that before you spent all that time being alive, huh? Being alive isn't a choice. Well, okay. I don't have time to sit here and argue pro-life or pro-choice with you, my dude. See you in the ghost zone. No, you won't. You can't follow Polly into the ghost zone, but from the way she winks at you before crossing over it, it looks like you're one step closer to the bone zone. Oh yeah.
Undertale reference.
No!
I love it. To the bone zone. Oh, you're
Oh
good.
great. More reading. Where do I wanna go?
You can go. If you go to the gym, that means you're going to the shop.
Yeah, you mentioned it before. I mean, okay, how much money do I have? 9. No, I'm gonna go to the bathrooms instead. That day skip class and just hang out in the bathroom because you respect authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You gain zero shits, but you gain plus 2 boldness. Good, I got my boldness back. Suddenly, a chill runs through you, as if the very fabric of reality is in danger. Scanning your surroundings, you quickly discover the reason for the feeling. Polly and Damien are together, and they're bored.
Yep.
Damien! What? I must have fallen asleep for a second because nothing is on fire. I know, right? Nothing crazy has happened in the last 47 minutes and I am dead. Get it? I mean, I'm literally actually dead. Oh, well, it's not as funny if you explain the pun. But also, I am dead because of how bored I am. What if we just... Oh fuck, I'm so bored. I can't even think of something to do not to be bored. No, help us, somebody please, cause it's like... What? Cause a sexy problem. Break the 7 seals and release what? Send in the party goblins. I mean... Which one?
I mean, you want to go for Polly, right?
Fuck! You blow the party goblin whistle you got from a cereal box and lavishly dressed goblins pouring from every door and window. I should not have done that. They were surrounding their sharp suits and long dresses, slipping Martins and making police small talk. Dude, lame. These aren't even party goblins. These are cocktail party goblins.
Noob.
How could you make a mistake like this? Now we'll be stuck here for hours until we find an excuse to leave it early. I didn't want to pick the first option because that seemed like, for the guy, he would like it. Wait, she likes it, what? Before you can respond, a goblin corners you. Yeah, I know that, that's why I picked it. And spends 2 hours explaining the finer points of bridge maintenance. Remember getting these 2 hours back and you'll also lose my... Oh, there goes my bonus again! And now this one fun.
Alright.
I just gained that back.
I forgot. How do you get it home? I don't know what I want to go for. I can go to the gym and get charm. Or I could go to the auditorium and creativity. Do I want charm or creativity? I don't know. I'm gonna...
Give me your money.
Oh wait, I forgot she was in there.
What? Did you forget when you told me that?
I feel like she was like this. An erotic fanfic about drugs. Cocaine. You know what I'm
Do we need
gonna
to finish too, Bailey?
I'm gonna go with this.
Alright.
That weekend. Oh,
Oh.
me!
Okay, good.
Alright.
Guess I'm reading. You're having a quiet evening with a coconutting, totally not human flesh flavored smoothie when Polly phases in. Oh no. It's your girl!
What? What? Excuse me!
Ooh, can I sabotage you now?
Fuck
Sup,
you.
Kinky Bailey? You planning on coming to my death day party? It's gonna
That's not my
be
ghost.
lit. It's going to have all kinds of reminders of the way I died. Guillotines, quicksand, alligators, and all the food will be poison, of course. Wait, what? How exactly did this girl die again? You know, I've been thinking about it, and I'm really into the idea of sharing my afterlife with a fellow ghost, you know. Think of all the cute ghost dates we can go on.
What?
Going to haunted houses on Halloween and actually haunting them. Walking through walls to get where we want to go. Appearing in turns to reveal perspective. And truth to greedy old misers who don't appreciate the holidays. You know, all that classic ghost stuff. But I also kind of wouldn't hate dating ugly Axel. So I guess my question to you is, what do you think their death day party will be? Like, will they become a ghost soonish at least? I'm not super patient, but I do think they party down and could party even further down as a ghost.
I'll die for you. Literally. Whoa. Wow.
That reckless bastard eats gluten. Gluten, I tell you. They'll be dead by noon, probably. I can either say you're gonna die soon, or you're gonna be. I can sabotage you or help you. Axe is going to be
the first one.
around a long time. Trust me, they already have a place reserved in a retirement community on taking up bingo and became an expert knitter.
What?
Game over. I mean, game not over. Not for a long time. They are gonna die an old monster.
No. First one.
What should I do?
Oh, you bitch.
Should be nice or not?
I love you, best friend. I'll always be nice to you.
Fine, I'll help you.
Yay.
Gluten? Ha! I knew Axe lived life on the wild side, which will hopefully take them right into an early grave. Hopefully. Ideally, the grave right next to mine, and we can party for all eternity and make random noises on sound recordings! Like this.
Is that Spiral?
If you decide to die anytime soon, you're welcome to come to our ghost raves. They're going to be ghastly. Well, you're not really sure how Axe is going to feel how excited you all are by their impending death. But hopefully they'll be psyched that it's a death approved and eagerly awaited by Polly. Oh man. How awkward is it going to be if Axe is actually in love with Scott, and now you're all psyched up about her dying for nothing like a sociopath?
No.
You gain plus 3 fun for sending Axe to an early, awesome grave.
Thanks for making me die, baby.
I helped you.
Oh, we're waiting for you.
Dun, dun.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to this way. Third day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Many people fall during the battle. You can't take any more, so valiantly go straight to the other team's leader and start negotiations for a truce. After hours of intense diplomacy, you commit to an agreement. But what an unexpected twist! Aww.
What?
You gain plus 10 righteousness, but this game is so wrong in so many ways that you would be lucky if you could do anything with that. And plus 2 points.
That's funny.
Sigh! Woe is me! Sigh!
I'm just complaining again.
Could Miranda possibly be doing this because she wants my attention? Only one way to find out. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there as I was standing here, suffering gallantly in silence. She did. And she wasn't, but okay. I had the most tragic injustice befall me earlier this morning. I was rejected by my school's water polo team. They claimed I was mistaken about how polo is conducted underwater. Excuse me? But I was raised underwater. How is one even supposed to play water polo without a heavily armored seahorse as a moon? How, I ask you? Perhaps I offended them when I implied they were too impoverished to afford ski steeds. If so, why? I was allowed to make preparations. But it may be too soon for me to show my face. Would you be so kind as to take them the gift of this omelet to begin the healing? I am told that peasants consider eggs to be a delicacy. Obviously. And what would make the gesture even better is the personal touch of...
Are you going for her?
Yeah. Toppings. Caviar, eel, chocolate-covered sand crab. They'll never forget this was a present from a mer princess. That doesn't sound... Actually, that might be because she's a genocidal maniac. An elegant, sincere card with your sincerest apologies, a list of other fears, and a bundle of compromising photographs.
First one?
I want to go with the first one, but I don't know.
I feel like it's the first one, but listen to me.
Okay.
Oh?
Why, yes, of course. Chocolate-covered sand crabs, the food of my people! Nothing says fit for a mermaid princess like a breakfast of seafood! As we say in my kingdom, wake up and smell the slowly rotting whale carcass and then come and have a bite before we head off to the day's execution! I'm sure you understand what I'm saying, right? Thank you so much for your service! My hero, and Godspeed to you! And make sure to take lots of pictures of them eating the eggs, so we can all remember how generous I was! Sweet! I mean, less sweet, and that you now have to carry eggs filled with dead fish across campus to the Water Polo's club headquarters. But did you see how heavy Miranda looked? Happy as a clam who wasn't baked into an omelet. You gain +2 and more creativity.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to the shop this time.
Hey, stranger.
Really? I don't even know what you want to buy.
I mean, let me take a look. What would she like? I mean, can I buy this? Sure, I'll buy this.
I don't know what
Just a
to
party.
do.
Alright, I don't. Okay.
Let's go.
Obviously, I'm gonna steal Miranda again. Just kidding.
Wow, I'll be right back again. Keep reading.
Okay. Alright. You take your seat and... If you didn't know any better, you would say that it seemed like Laura and Polly are almost more interested in their phones than they are in you. And you do know better, and you know that yes, that is exactly what's happening right now.
Hey there.
It's not personal, Ugly Axe, it's just that Polly and I are very engrossed in texting our financial sway.
Hey!
Yeah, it's pretty hard to compete with some guy whose fetish is buying you anything you want. That's my fetish too. Not buying things for people, having people buy things for me, duh. Good thing he's rich enough to take care of both of us. You know what they say, true friendship is sharing secrets and financial slaves. Still, I do worry about that this arrangement might not be sustainable. What happens if he runs out of money? Our cash flows instantly stops. Besides, being handed everything you want on a platter. In this case, the platter being an online money transferring platform is almost boring. Yeah, I get that. It's a little less boring when you're on as much acid as I am right now, but I see what you mean. If we could somehow turn this into a business venture, then maybe it would get interesting, and we could continue to profit even after he's gone broke from catering to our every whim. I mean, how interesting do you think business actually is? Since he's so obsessed with us, we should just tell him to do something totally insane and see if he does it. I don't know, a weirdo giving away his money and getting into hijinks is great and all, but I want to start making real money. And I think money is fine and all, but my favorite currency is chaos. Seems like the ladies are at a very exciting crossroads. Maybe a random bystander can give them a nudge in the right direction.
Good luck. Also, I
Down on the
exposed you.
window. You exposed me, how?
Tom knows what your name is.
What? I just like the second one because it's so simple, but that's probably not the right answer. Right? But then again, the ghost is kind of silly. You know what, I'm going for it. Hey! Oh my god, yes, that is everything to me. I actually had a dream just like that one time. Except it wasn't a llama, it was an alpaca. And it wasn't a wedding, it was a bar mitzvah. But other than that, it was exactly the same. Yeah, I don't think this is my scene. I'm going to go check on my illegal law firm. Catch you weirdos later. I'm texting the financial slave right now, telling him to marry a llama. Oh, he's already typing. Let's see. Ugly Axe, you will never believe this. It turns out the financial slave has actually been talking to a llama for a few months now, to a llama monster dating site. He says he's a I'm not even gonna try. And never really find the terms of his relationship with the llama, and he keeps introducing the llama as a friend, but he knows now it's because he was just scared of being hurt. He's taking this as a sure sign that it's time to be brave and commit to the llama, and they're headed to City Hall for the ceremony right now. Of course, he says he'll have to take his leave of our group chat since his heart and wallet now belong to another. Specifically, a llama. Aww, isn't that the sweetest love story you've ever heard? I'm so glad we got to make it happen, together! That is the sweetest love story you've ever heard. Thing. But hey, maybe you and Polly will end up having a love story of your own.
Unless I
So
can't
this is going great. Wow. Rude.
Who's this guy?
You can go to a shop here. What would that do? Just go to the shop? Oh.
You arrive at Scott and Miranda's table to find Scott happily chowing down, while Miranda stares horrified at her tray. What's wrong, Miranda?
Yeah.
Isn't it obvious? Right here, on my tray. Fish sticks.
I don't like her.
Yeah, Fish Stick Fridays. Isn't it great? It is not great, Scott. The fish are my subjects. This is clearly the work of the air people.
What?
Air people? Yes! Do you not know the air people? The merfolk's most hated rivals? Don't you read the news? Yes, sure, because I totally know how to read. What? Well, I must insist that you cease eating those fish sticks immediately. It is high treason. Oh, but I've been looking forward to Fish Stick Friday since last Fish Stick Friday. Are you sure I can't eat any? He's asking Miranda while holding a fish stick really close to his mouth. But you feel like you've got a better answer to sell this argument, you blurt out. Haven't you heard, Scott? Fish sticks make you worse at sports. They contain those things. Fish sticks contain no fish. I'm going with this. Oh no! Not Nerdle Flavin and Ball Droppinol! Are those actual things?
I have no idea.
Those are two of the worst ones! Do the air people want me to be bad at sports? Of course they do, Sky. The air people hate sports and sportsmen. It is one of the most loathsome things about them.
Suddenly her word changed.
Aside from their feathers and their socialism. Well then, I'm not gonna eat any more fish sticks ever again. Fish Stick Friday? More like fish stick Friday? Yeah! Man, I gotta go tell the rest of the wolf pack about this. Scott runs off to spread anti-air people propaganda. Miranda gives you the most regal smile.
Boo.
Me and Miranda. Oh, I accidentally picked that.
Oh no.
I'm just
Really,
gonna
she's an animal.
I could just
Wait.
pick random again.
Oh. Wow.
Me!
Oh.
going for this. Ooh. That day while rehearsing for the class play, and to smell the muses themselves, I decided to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. Oh, woe is me! Alas, an alackaday! Miranda throwing a hissy fit? Must be Tuesday. Still, what else are you going to do? Study? Ha! Oh, hello! Don't mind me! I'm simply enduring the most horrible injustice to happen to anyone ever. You shan't believe such cruelty could happen in our own school. But just today, Mistress the Loch Ness Monster told me that I will be receiving a B+ in her class.
Wow!
A B+? And all because I seldom attended? Does she not understand the importance of my daily royal manicures? Such a horrid creed will certainly cause father to cease paying for my fever's insurance as punishment. But then how shall shadows come upon me? Oh, the tragedy! If only someone knew of a way I could. I don't know, perhaps break into Principal Giant Spider's office, access his private computer, and alter my grade?
Is she on helium or something?
Are you making fun of my voice acting?
No. I mean, it's fitting for her. She's a Karen.
Stick a web of slides outside the principal's office. When he goes out to eat, we sneak in to cheat. Burst into tears. Spiders hate tears?
Totally pick the second one.
Oh, it was the second one.
You should.
My ladies in waitings are expert lace makers. I'm sure they'll have no problem jumping everything in order to detain a variety of bugs. Instead, they don't, or are too afraid to object, and they create a sticky, gooey web, a very sticky, gooey web. Innocent students simply trying to get to class because some students at the school actually care are caught in its powerful grip. Werewolves use clumps of air as they try to wriggle free. Mummies unravel their bandages. Ghosts give no fucks. Everyone else just sort of sheds their clothing and streaks down the halls in terror. Look! My poor eyes! Gazing upon this naked flesh! And not one of them having bought me so much as cherry at first! Miranda dashes off the fine, friendlier sight, and you dash off to detention, courtesy of Principal Giant Spider. Damn
Let's go.
Rip.
Actually, you're supposed to help me.
I did tell you to select the second one.
You're being sarcastic.
I want to go outdoors because she's more of a party type, but I can't go outdoors because it's a shop and I'm not going to the shop again. So, unlike you, I'll go to class. No. Robert, no. Jim, ew, no. I already been to the bathrooms. Choices! Get a wheel for this! I'll go to class. The day you are astonished by the new stuff you learn in class. You thought high school was all about doing stupid shit with your friends and trying to find true love. Who would have thought that class could actually be useful? What a nice surprise. Again, what's one valuable lesson? Good luck trying to use that in this game. Not so smart. Later, you see Polly floating around, her ghostly less ghastly than usual. Oh hey, ugly axe, I'm just hovering a little low today. Everyone seems so hyped about love, and I love being hyped, but I'm not really sure how this love thing works, you know? I thought I was in love once. I met a beautiful girl at a party and felt a strange magic. My temperature rose, I felt even floatier than usual, everything was so bright and beautiful, I was so ecstatic. But then I remembered that I had taken literal ecstasy, so it was probably just that. Classic mistake, am I right? I've had some pretty good highs, but they say being in love is the greatest high of all. But next time I'm on a date with someone, what can I do to fall in love? Or float in love, since gravity doesn't actually affect me. Or you don't want Polly to fall in love with another person, but you like Polly just too much to not help her, despite the consequences. Scientifically speaking, people fall in love faster when afraid. Do something fun with them, like getting stabbed. and stare deeply into their eyes for... I thought the first one.
Boo!
What? Oh, there you go, it worked. Actually, great point. I love science. I mean, I don't, but I love it when it gets me drugs or gets me laid. Loved, not laid, loved, in love. With that, Polly disappears, literally, to begin her quest for the terror that is love. She catches up to you a few days later. Hey, so I went on a Tinder date the other night with this super cute humanoid. Excuse me, she sounds so similar for me. I've been too kind to her, and I took him to a getting stab party, just like he suggested.
No.
I hope he died. It was awesome. He was so terrified. It was like each time a knife entered him, he got more scared, and more in love with me. Then the date continued because he held out and died and became a ghost, so we had even more in common. Like, I'm over it now, obviously, but I'm pretty sure I was in love for like 15 whole minutes. Next time, I'm gonna try and work my way up to 25. Polly, you're up for 25 minutes. Maybe the next time it'll be with you. Maybe you'll even make it to 15 minutes, or eternity. Either way, you're opening up Polly's heart, metaphorically, to love, and gain plus 2 charm and plus 1 smarts in the process. Yay!
No. Oh.
No, reading!
Oh, will you sabotage me?
I'm supposed to click there. That weekend you were at the movies when you received a summons from Miranda. Oh, thank goodness you could come. Technically,
girl!
Miranda's guards forced you to meet with her, but you'd rather not slip hairs. I'm contemplating a decision of extreme gravity to date Kinky Bailey or not to date. As you are famed throughout the school as a wanton Lothario, I thought I had best answer advice. But please, be sure to frame it in terms that I will understand. Something simple and straightforward. In short, I need you to tell me which in terms of silverware Kinky Bailey must closely resemble. What? Gilbert, shrimp... Right. I do want to help you because you helped me, so which do you think would be the better choice?
Probably the first one.
Okay.
Yay!
Oh, Gilded shrimp tongs, only the most elegant of silvered wares. And gilded, gold on top of silver, how of course, the diamonds must represent her strength and endurance, while the baby teeth represent her inner tenderness and willingness to steal teeth from babies. I could not imagine a more appropriate piece of silverware to be my date. But I'm told I'm not allowed to take actual silverware to the prom as my date, so your friend will have to suffice. Thank you ever so much. Miranda's goons drag you away, but not before Miranda awards you plus 3 money for your marvelous advice. Hey, I helped you.
Yay, my girl!
We have good chances, so let's not fuck it up.
Yeah, let's not fuck it up. Well, you haven't messed up one choice yet, have you? Well, you did at the start before you started going after Parley.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for smart.
Okay.
Oh, I just noticed a little, like, other thing on his shoulder. That's so cute!
Aww.
That day the teacher is just tired of teaching, so she recurs to the classic technique of not giving a shit and putting on some kind of historical TV show for you to watch.
Wow.
That's normal in American schools.
Same here.
What you don't expect is that it's super effective! God bless the golden era of television. The TV show is compelling thanks to the ridiculous amount of nudity and bloodshed. But at the same time, you actually learn a lot about history. You get to smarts.
What did she put on?
Miranda, oblivious to everything that's happened, how did you weeping?
Disgraceful.
Have you seen the news? The most dreadful thing has happened.
She keeps complaining.
The Lemurian monarchy has been overthrown. King Kraken no longer sits upon the throne of gold and baby skulls. Those filthy revolutionaries are saying he stole their daughters and ate their sons and forced everyone to work for free in the uranium mines. So he made a few shrewd financial decisions. That's no reason to despise him. If some innocent kidnapping and slave labor was enough to get the peasants in an uproar, I shudder to think of my own kingdom. Do you think my people might resent being forced to hold up the corner of the palace where the foundation is crumbling? Do you think the 100% income tax and the random cannonballs we fire into the villages might be taken as something other than expressions of goodwill?
Yes.
Cause this plague of civil unrest infect my own domain? Or perish the thoughts? I am inconsolable. Console me. Almighty safeguard my kingdom against the fate of good King Kraken.
Get off helium first.
Replace all your slugfish with mindless robots. I built a robot army from months ago and I still have the plans. Give all your subjects belly rubs. Fishies love belly rubs. I don't know.
I mean, maybe they like belly rubs. I don't know. Don't fuck it up.
Yes.
Ooh.
No, they don't. Fish hate belly rubs, which is what makes this the perfect plan. I'll have my royal henchmen spread through the royal kingdom, rubbing every belly in sight. A fish's belly houses its most delicate sensory organs. They'll be overcome with pain and terror, which will remind them of what unites them all. The ability to be murdered at any time by me.
Oh, that's what you meant
for. I would never have this idea without your clever advice. You're truly unwise. What I'm saying is that whatever atrocities I now commit are your responsibility. Whatever. Fish pissed you off anyway. You drowned your guilt in whiskey and gave those two all in one fun.
Let's go.
What's wrong with fish? I hate them.
I guess I hate them.
Wow. I'll go to the for it. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you, 7 roses to be exact. Damn, roses aren't a valid currency or store in this game. Anyway, you check your Corridor app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. It seems 7 roses equals 2 productivity points. Yay. Sweet. You notice Polly staring at her phone with an uncharacteristic intensity. She usually looks much more happier sorting through dick pics. Better investigate. Oh hey boo, I'm just checking out information on possible afterlives. Sorry. Like, I'm not gonna spend my time as a high school student for all eternity. Who does that? I've collected some pamphlets from various afterlives, and I'm looking into the pros and cons of each option. It's just such a big decision, you know. I mean, if this could affect the rest of my afterlife. Do you know anyone who went to any of those afterlives? Which afterlife are you into? It's often enveloping cloud in a sky made of hundreds of adorable, fluffy, precious, tiny, perfect kittens. Not thingless? I mean, I should probably go for the second one, but... Kittens! Help! I can't resist.
Pick what you... Oh no.
Fuck! Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. A cloud of kittens? High in the sky? You realize they wouldn't be able to breathe, right? They would just painfully asphyxiate miles above the earth. Dude, I love spooky things, but there's a limit. Cordially, adorable. Sick tat, sick. Blood sacrifice of frog boys? Sexy. What? But spending the rest of eternity on a pile of dead, decomposing body parts? That's some dark shit, ugly axe. Like, that's fucked up. That's even like that. I'm going to go consider literally every single possible afterlife there ever has been, or ever will be, except for the one you just suggested. But definitely write to me how it is once you get there. Did you somehow manage to creep out a ghost and condemn yourself to an eternity of rolling around in dead kittens? Totally sucks. What? But you might have gained. Oh no! Oh no! This is not what I wanted. I went for the cute option. Damn it! I need to fix this.
Well, now you can sit with her at lunch.
Let's go.
Her and Damien.
Oh, great. Listen, ugly eggs, you can totally sit with us. I just hope you didn't bring a gun to a bazooka fight. Yeah, we're showing off our best flags. Well, not the best flask, exactly, but the best contents. Good God, are literal actual flags of alcohol opening allowed in the school cafeteria? Are there no rules? Apparently not, because Polly started setting a series of flags down on the table. Okay, so this is a beer, my easy line, whiskey, ethyl alcohol, the soul of an infant. Ha, weak. This is radioactive absinthe, this is fire, and this is literal poor life choices. Okay, but this one has another smaller flask inside. It is the ultimate flask. They could probably go on like this for goddamn matter. Maybe you can cut in with the craziest thing of all. But think carefully about what you want to impress with your flask contents. Oh god. Okay. So a genie. She's gonna like the second one, I feel like. Good. Heck yeah, let's raid. I've always wanted to make an ultra whiskey, but I could not get my whiskey balls to fuck. I tried everything. Mood lightning, sultry music, chainsaws, you know, all that romantic stuff. But seemed not impossible to get them to make sweet whiskey love. I almost started to think inanimate objects can't have sex, but I've had tons of sex with inanimate objects, so that was just silly. What? If you whiskey turn into ultra whiskey, we should definitely apply that principle all over the damn place. 2 cars to make a limousine, an orgy of iPhones to become the iPhone XXX, the most advanced update possible, duh. A microwave and a Russian novel to get a pair of designer shoes. Can't wait to create doper stuff than the world can ever handle, probably. Well, the world probably doesn't need to worry about handling it, because there's no way you can pull that insanity off. But yay for plans with Polly. Yay! I fixed it.
I was trying to click my item to see if it did anything.
Oh yeah, how does that work? Like, what you buy?
I feel like it's like for like the secret endings with like other characters.
Yeah. I thought it just like affected your stats or something.
I don't. Some do, but like some are for secret characters that you can try and romance with. Like you can romance with this cat.
Oh.
Or this guy, and there's other secret characters. You arrive at your chosen table to find Miranda folding napkins. Vera. Do you want to know what this one is for, Vera? No. I'll take that as a yes. The rose-shaped napkin fold is for birthdays between the ages 16 and 22. Miranda hands move fast as lightning, turning the rose into a gorgeous white swan. By contrast, the swan folding is for the first weddings, third weddings, and swan giveaways. As a fashion enthusiast, I have never been so bored in my life. Oh, and this black swan folding is for weddings where you plan to brutally murder all your guests. Not very popular, the black swan folding. Okay, that's sorta cool, but I'm still aggressively uninterested. You happen to have some napkin folding skills yourself. Maybe I could spice up this interaction. You decide to show off your most impressive napkin fold. If you fold a napkin like so, it creates a self-aware napkin whose sole purpose is to fold more napkins. The writhing snake fold is for when it is time to leave Vera alone and stop explaining napkin folds. Well, obviously I'll go with the first one.
Yeah.
Wow, that's adorable! Look at it folding everybody's napkin. It's like a tiny, adorable serve. It looks like it's folding the other napkins, and then more self-folding napkins. I know! It's so efficient! Go, little napkin serve! Be free! Aren't you worried this will turn into a self-deprecating napkin scenario? Progressing geometrically until the world is nothing but napkins? Why? That sounds lovely! God, you're impossible. You seem to have this pronounced impeccable. Whatever. I'm leaving for the napkin folk take over the world. Fear leaves you alone for a romantic lunch with Miranda. You can't hang out too long though. You gotta stop those napkins before they take over the world. Let's trade places. Random. Oh,
Okay.
you first again?
Yay.
Let's go.
Have I been outdoorsy? I don't think so. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequence might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rap party. You can pursue fun. But none of that matters, because tonight you're going on a date with Polly to the casino. Oh yeah, I love casinos. They combine my three greatest loves. Bold life choices, risk, addiction, and getting fucked up. Did I say three greatest loves? I meant three. The number between 3 and 5. Sorry, I'm already pretty blasted.
She can't count either!
She doesn't know how to count to 4 either. Because I'm so excited about this casino.
It was meant to be.
Come on. Let's make some distressful financial decisions. Show me how physically irresponsible you can be, baby. You heard the ghost. What should I do? Walk up to the closest blackjack table and bet it all on red. Or find the nearest horse race and literally bet your life on it. She would like that. If I lost, I would become dead. What? Why not? Well, I can't believe there's a race track inside this casino. That's really not how it works. What? Yeah, of course that's not how it usually works, but monsters don't normally go to high school either, so shut up. Wow. How much money are you going to bet? Wait, why did you write my actual life on a piece of paper, sign it in blood, and hand it to the bookie? I don't know what's going on, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be sweet. You bet your life on a horse called 3 Bad Legs on the hunch that it must have one really good leg. But no, it turns out it's only got the 3 legs. Your horse is losing. That's such a sweet, elaborate way of committing suicide so we can be ghosts together. See, it should work. What? No, you were just making an idiotic gesture. You don't want to die. You don't want to die. I do want to die. Uh-oh, your horse lost 2 more of its legs. Get ready to die, I guess. You turn and run. The boogie goes chase, waving 2 wicked axes in your wake. What? Are you racist against death? Death racist, boo! And not this scary boo, the bad boo, wow! The worst boo of all is you. Excuse me, I'm proud of your right butt cheek.
Alright.
How did that not work? I was willing to die for her.
I'm going with smarts again. That day you were the first one in class. You sometimes come early because you enjoy talking to the teacher. He's a bit bitter, but in a cool way. He treats you like an adult, and the two of you discuss life and stuff in a very snarky way. Look at you, excelling at cliched movie tropes. You gave us 2 smarts and 1 valuable insight that will help you face the difficulties of being young. Afterwards, a royal procession, 500 members strong, informs you that Miranda has requested your presence at dinner tonight. The restaurant she's chosen is so fancy, its name is unpronounceable by anyone making less than 6 figures. But with all these heavily armed guards around, you think it is unwise to refuse, and so later that night, this restaurant is remarkably charming for a low-born establishment. Granted, the flower is only platinum, not diamond, and this wine seems to be significantly less than 1,000 years old.
Gold digger.
But at least our table is was held up by 3 weeping stars. She's a princess. She's not a gold digger. She's rich. As it
True.
always ought to be. Garcon, 1 bowl of rubies, and a bottle of actual gold. If you would be so kind, and my suitor will have. Quick, pick something before she realizes that you've never been anywhere fancier than Wilmer's Chicken Hut. One of everything I'm buying, it doesn't matter what I order. Anything will taste good as long as I eat it with you.
Cheesy.
I like the cheesy one. I'm poor. I
I
can't.
do.
Yay!
Hey.
That's the sweetest thing anyone has ever said to me! Most people in my family simply order the most expensive thing on the menu. It doesn't even have to be edible. In fact, it usually isn't. But you're willing to actually eat food? In front of me? I'm charmed! She's so charmed. In fact, so she doesn't notice that you never actually ordered anything. Score! You gave plus 2 smarts and 1 fun. Yeah!
Damn.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Oh, who are you at?
Obviously.
Obviously none of them.
Sweet.
No!
Wait.
Pick no! Pick no!
Wait,
Pick no!
wait,
Pick no!
wait,
Pick no!
Wrong. I fucked up.
Hey,
What?
noob.
No! I kept thinking the wrong thing.
It's
Please.
party time.
Yes.
Oh my god.
My mouse is fucking up.
Huzzah!
Yes, Celeste Miranda.
Let's go.
Let's see what
This
happens.
isn't gonna work. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Haha, not a chance in the world, darling. Fuck. It's not you, it's me. And by that, I mean it's you.
Bye.
See ya.
You tried
Great.
and failed.
You're a loser. After that, you were forced to abandon your home and join the underground society of sad people who couldn't get a date for Monster Prom. Just failed 2 things, or 3, or 4. Which is a fancy way of saying you had to live the rest of your life in a fucking sewers. Gross.
All right.
Come on. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom.
Disgusting.
No!
What? You feel like once.
Eek! That's disgusting! I'm sorry, I'm seeing someone, like, right now! Hey, you peasant! Miranda's just waving her hand at a distracted passerby. I ordered you to rescue me from this awkward situation! Please! I know him!
Don't miss me.
You did
Disgusting.
well.
Apparently not enough.
I don't get it.
I feel like you have to have, like, a certain stat that's better than all the
Probably.
rest. Yeah. And mine were both tied, so that's probably why. I feel like...
I'm not sure what stat is good for each character.
Yeah, I feel like yours would have been fun, because Polly.
Yeah.
But you didn't start off with, like, wanting to go for Polly. That's the thing.
True.
You couldn't get a date to Monster Prom. Actually, you couldn't get a date for the rest of your life. Some nights alone in your bed, you wish sadness was an STD, because at least then you wouldn't be getting so
Wow.
dead.
I think you got that last time too, like the same text. I think. Not sure.
I got, like,
Damn.
something like Waifu Forever or something like that. Oh,
Yeah.
we failed again. And
Rip.
we have different endings, though.
Okay, I won't read mine yet.
Okay, those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Polly took a summer job as the ghost of Christmas presents. She spent most of her time partying. There was almost no work, because you know, it was summer. What does yours say?
Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic, that's the same line. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always was, life happened, and it was wonderful. Polly took a summer job as the ghost of Christmas... is that the same thing?
Yeah.
She spent most of her time partying, there was almost no work because, you know, it was summer.
Yes.
Miranda got a job being princess of her kingdom. Was it the same?
Yeah, it's the same.
Which was actually kind of her job already. I don't see her complaining about it. Liam started an iconoclastic band that broke all conventions. Their latest album has been a hit. It has no songs at all. The album is actually just a banana set on fire.
Okay, mine's
And
different.
Busher, Liam doesn't care if you don't get it.
Mine says
For those...
Vera,
go
not
ahead.
Liam.
Oh.
Vera built
You
the
can really-
Overland Empire into endless greatness. They own a shameless number of companies. It's known that they're also into lots of sketchy business, but no one does anything about it. I mean, who the hell will try to stop Vera Overland? For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Yeah, that was the same.
Dun, 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 dun. And we
Damn.
both lost again.
No, got rejected again. No.
And we
Yeah,
got,
it's so wrong too.
we got so many good choices.
Well, better than last time. Especially you. Oh well.
Yeah.
We
Anyways,
need to learn about the stats and stuff.
that's the end of that video. Say goodbye.
Bye.